Well, today we're going to speak about water. Keep wild discus is no secrets. First, you need to have a good water. Second, you need to have a good nutrition plan and healthy wild discus. That will be easy to keep wild discus like you see here in this farm. So today we're going to speak about water. Any question, any comment, please do it. Thank you. So, usually people at home try to have the same water like the wild discus live in Amazon environment, and that is absolutely impossible. The fish in Amazon, they live with a pH between 5.1 to 5.5. So, that is easy to have a pH like that. Difficult is to have the same conductivity. In different communities we found different conductivity, and all the time the conductivity is down than 20 microsiemens. So that is impossible for you to have in your aquarium. For sure it's totally impossible you have 10, 15, 20 microsiemens in your aquarium at the same time with the pH stable. So don't try to make that in your aquarium because it's impossible, and the fish lives with a conductivity of 100, 200, 300, 400 until 500 microsiemens. If it's just to keep, you can have 200, 300 microsiemens, and that is good. Also you can have 400, but of course if you have 2 or 300 it's much better for the fish. They feel much comfortable. But we are against osmosis. And why? Because the water is very complicated. It's not easy speaking about water, okay? So when you mix the water and when you put some products or use osmosis, well, you are change all the water and start to be very complicated and very difficult to keep the water stable. And these fish, they love the water stable. That is very important, you know. So let's speak about osmosis. Many guys, many people who have wild discus like to use osmosis and lost a lot of water. And at the same time they use osmosis and then they put some minerals in the water. I think that is a little complicated. You can make, but we made in a easy way. So we just use tap water. Okay, our water have 7.2 of pH and just passes for some filters like you see. Just that. It's really tap water, 100% tap water with 300 microsiemens. What we use is some peat and some catappas, and that makes the pH down and the fish feel much more comfortable. You know, the peat turf, it's magic, and when you see the acid uric inside your water, because the peat turf in the filter, you're going to see the fish more bright and more color and more comfortable, and you don't need to put nothing else. just peat turf and some catappas. So we don't like to use osmosis because, like I tell you guys, water is something very complicated, and when you start mixing and put some liquids inside from different brands, the water change, and then it's very difficult to stay stable. Okay? Many people say, oh, but it's easy to have wild discus with my pH because my pH is 7.8, 8.2. Okay. It's not the perfect water for wild discus, but they live there with that water. So, if you want to down the pH, just put peat turf and catappas in it, nothing more. If you have pH 7.8, during 1 week, that pH with some peat turf down, also with catappas, and can down for 6.6, 6.5, depends of your Arcus water. So many people ask me about change of water, and we make 5% a day. The fish don't like new water. The wild discus don't like big change of water. Wild discus loves a cold water with a good filtration, and the filtration is really important in wild discus. So, like I say in the beginning, what the fish want is good nutrition, good quality of water, and have healthy fish, nothing more. So filtration in this case is really important. You need to have a really good filtration. Perhaps your samp and your filter need to make 6, 7, 8, 10 times more the quantity of the aquarium you have. That is a good filtration. So guys, when you speak about change of water, never make a big change of water, just 5% a day and no more than 25% a week. And how you need to make the change of water, I'm going to explain. Every day we receive emails about change of water and water for the wild discus. Usually I say all the time, the best way to keep wild discus is the simple way. Keep simple and you have success like us. So, how you made the change of water? It's very easy. You just need a receipt like this. Something with half of the water of your aquarium, or the totally, doesn't matter. So you need something like this to have the water for 2, no more than 3 days, and you prepare this water who arrive from the tap water, who arrive, and you put here, okay? And what you put more inside here? Just some peat turf, nothing more, and some catappas if you wish. Okay, this is magic. So you put the tap water inside the recipient, you put the peat turf, and after 3 days the acidic start comes for the water you're gonna replace and when you make the change of water. So this is the best way for you change the water. And you ask me, and the temperature, well, is not so important, but if you can keep the new water who gonna change in your aquarium, this new water, a heater with 27, no more than 28 degrees. This is perfect. The same temperature what you have in your aquarium, because in the environment the fish lives between 25, 26, and in some places we found with 23. So why are you gonna have a temperature more high? That is wrong. So keep with 27 is perfect. And if you put a heater in this new water when you make the change, the fish gonna feel much better. Well, that is how we made here. So we don't use any kind of treatments and things to take out the chloro or chlorinine. So we don't use nothing of that, and we don't use nothing to the pH down or up. That chemicals is not good for the fish. We don't use nothing to take out the nitrates. We don't use resins. So we keep simple the water of the fish, and all the time we have success with that. So just pit turf, some catappas during 2-3 days, waiting for the moment when you want to make the change of water. Try to use some good filter materials like biohome. That is what we use, and change our quality of water and the filtration we have. It's really good. It's amazing how they can filter so well the water, and also with medicaments we don't have problems when we made Octosil, Levamisil. With these kinds of filter materials like biohome, we never have ammonias when we make medicaments. Just happen when you have a bad filtration or not enough filtration for all your aquarium.